First, though, let's turn our attention to the Snowy Hydro deal. Here was the Energy Minister, Josh Frydenberg. I spoke to him earlier.
Yes, I can. This is a historic deal between the two states and the Commonwealth for the Commonwealth Government to acquire 100% ownership of Snowy Hydro. It represents a gigantic investment in our energy and infrastructure future. It will unlock $6 billion in infrastructure spending for the people of New South Wales and Victoria. It will enable Snowy 2.0 to go ahead, which will create, Kieran, 5,000 jobs and lower power bills as it stabilises our energy system. And it will also ensure that this historic, iconic Australian asset remains in the public's hands for the future.
No doubt it's costing a lot, but is it worth it? Is this $4.5 billion price tag as well for the upgrade, plus the acquisition from the States? Is it all worth it in terms of both reliability but supply as well, the size of it?
Well, the deal itself has been worked through with the state treasuries, and we believe this represents fair value for the asset. As for the Snowy 2.0 project, there's been a comprehensive feasibility study undertaken, and as you say, there is a big price tag, but there is a big dividend for the Australian people, because what we need as we transition to a lower emissions future, as more renewables come into the system, is we need storage, and Snowy 2.0 will create 2,000 megawatts of storage and be the largest renewable project of its kind in the Southern Hemisphere. It will reduce and remove, in some cases, the volatility in pricing, which is a real problem for the energy grid at present.
In a rapidly changing energy market, though, is there a risk that it can be basically gazumped, that you spend so much on it, but then other sources, easier to access, could come along?
No, pumped hydro storage is the most practical, most cost-effective means of storing intermittent sources of power. It is used nearly in every case of renewable storage around the world. More than 97% of renewables are stored through pumped hydro schemes. We only have 3 such projects here in Australia, and if you wanted to use Tesla Powerwalls to create as much storage as Snowy 2.0, you'd have to spend $180 billion. So this is real value for money. This will be a historic project that will set Australia up for decades to come, Kieran.
The Energy Minister, Josh Frydenberg, speaking to us earlier this morning. A quick